going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted in like a month. That doesn't mean I didn't have stuff going on, but I will give you an update of all the stuff. We'll go around and look and see all the stuff we've had going on. But for right now, I just went and got 500 pounds of feed for the cows. I gotta save the old 4,000 on crank and get my homemade pallet and these 2 barrels of feed off the back of my truck. Well, the cows decided to come check me out, so I had to get off and close the gate. But I was gonna do this later, but since he's here, I'm gonna introduce you to the newest temporary member of the family. This is Mongo. He's a 5-year-old Black Angus bull. He's been out here for about a month. He thinks he's gonna get something to eat. He's pretty friendly. Anybody follows me on Instagram, @farmall76. You've already seen some video of this thick fella. Anyway, I gotta get my custom pallet. I bought this tractor to come with these forks. The guy made the forks to pick up round bales with, so they got 4-inch I-beams, and they won't fit under a regular pallet, so I made me a custom pallet. And I'll get it. We're gonna go unload. I got 2 barrels of feed in the back of the truck. So I had to give him a little grain and keep him occupied while I got the gate open. So I had my barrels of feed. I bought bulk feed from a place not far from here. This guy's sliding off the truck. 250 pounds in each one of these barrels. Get this unloaded and into the barn. All right, we got the barrels unloaded in here on the pallet. So I got 500 pounds. It cost me $100. It's $400 a ton. So last time I unloaded, about 2 weeks ago, I bought these in here, and Mongo came in as I was backing the tractor out and stuck his big head in here and commenced to eating and wouldn't leave. I had to hit him in the head with a shovel. Not hard. He wouldn't leave. So anyway, let's see what else has been going on. I stuck this half round bale feeder in here. This is where I feed him at on the weekend mornings. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I gotta be at work in Charlotte, which is about a 45-minute drive. I gotta be there at 5:30 in the morning. So I come out here in the morning, I throw him a bale of hay in here. I give him a bucket full of grain. And then like during the week when I'm off, I'll carry the hay out into the field and throw it out there. And then sometimes I'll throw a bale of hay in there just so they can have extra. I did that this morning. They've already eaten it. So I've been feeding them 3 bales of hay a day, and I've already used this pallet. This pallet's almost gone. I started on that one a little bit, and I think there's like 60 bales in here. And I've already purchased another 50 bales. I'm hoping that's going to get me through the winter. We shall see. Oh, one more thing. I had to add a light in here. 8-foot strip light. Got my little switch here. And it lights up the whole barn pretty good. And because now it's dark when I get home on the weekends. So I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 5:30 to 6 p.m., 5:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I don't get home till almost 7 and it's dark. And so I put that light in there. What else? Let's go see what else. What up, Red Cup? I've almost got the water line completely finished. I got the hydrant in here. I've still got to get a little bit more dirt to backfill. It's still not quite finished out at the well, but that's something else I'm working on. And I didn't turn it on this morning. It got below freezing last night, so I took this off, and this shutoff valve was actually froze shut. I had opened it, and it was actually froze open. So I'll turn this on, and you hear the tank filling up. So I had 300 foot of almost 300 foot of water hose run from here to the house, and that's what I was using to run the water line out here until I got it finished. And the float valve, at some point this winter, it's gonna have to come off because it will freeze up. Let's see, one more thing out here in the barn. I was using those. I had like the bottom half of a barrel cut off right there, and that other black tub over there. I couldn't get their big heads in here. So I had another 55-gallon barrel. I cut it down the middle in half, built this frame out of some old 2x4s I had, and that's what I feed him in now. Now let's meet Mongo. I don't know what his real name is, but you got grain all over your head, buddy. He's not my cow, but he's my friendliest cow. Bull. He lets me pet him. We don't butt heads because he's got a head the size of a 500-pound watermelon. But he's been doing his job. So yeah. And by doing his job, I mean breeding these heifers. He was on the job quickly. I'll just say that when he got here. And so this is November the 16th, I think. So he's been here about a month. They've gone through one heat cycle. I know he bred all of the my neighbor's cows that I got him from. So he's 5 years old, supposed to be. Yeah, when my neighbor dropped him off, he said, "There you go. He's in his new home for the winter." I was like, "Home for the winter? I can't afford to feed this Goliath all winter. Eat me out of house and home." So yeah, that's why I'm worried about running out of hay, because I didn't argue with him because he's not charging me anything for his bull, and he brought him over and dropped him off. So I guess my fee is to feed him all winter. So yeah, I've been doing that, but also got the new field done. So this is the original field, the 5-acre field. And my previous video, I was working on the fence for this field over here, and I've got a temporary line run. They can get into a little bit of this field and all of this field. So I finally got this one done. So this is the winter field. They're gonna stay in here all winter. I made hay on it in the fall. Not great hay. They've already eaten it. The hay I made here. So yeah, that's what's been going on. Yeah, that's it. So what I got the light in the barn, the round bell, half round bell feeder. I've got a whole round bell feeder, but I'm not feeding them round bells, so I didn't think I should put that one up there. Water line, I got my hydrant done. I got to finish the water line out at the well house. For now, even though I've got another well that I want to use for out here, for now I've still got it tied into my well for my house out there. But I wanted to tie the two wells together anyway, so if one quit working, I'd have water, still have water, regardless, at the house and out here. Hydrant, feed. It's pretty much been what's going on. Feeding every day, eating hay every day. I've been spending a lot of time in the barn lot, so I'm shoveling a lot of manure in the barn lot to keep that halfway clean. And that's about it. I've got some some changes I want to make to the barn, specifically putting gates up where I can get in and out of the barn. I've got a gate that it's just leaned against the barn, kind of tied to a T-post on one end. I'm using it as a hinge. That's how I get in and out of the barn, but I'm not sure how I want to do it. I thought about cutting me an actual door into the barn. I want to leave it open so I can pull my trailer, my hay trailer and stuff in there. So I hadn't quite figured out exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I'll let you know when I do. Another thing on the to-do list for this winter is to get all this stuff cleaned out. I ended up, I've got all this used high tensile wire that I bought, that a guy gave me for free. And I've been using it, and it's a real pain in the ass. So I ended up just going, and I should have just been doing this the whole time. You can buy 4,000 feet of that high tensile wire for like $119 right now. It's probably gone up since then, but I got a spinning Jenny. It makes it so much faster, so much easier. I'm spending like hours and hours of my own time trying to save 2 nickels, so I decided to quit doing that. And so that's finished that fence with it. You can kind of see the fence and the Jenny over there. Anyway, I got to get rid of this. I'm just going to chuck all this wire that I also got on these reels because it's going to be such a pain in the ass to use them. I ain't going to use them. So the reels are all falling apart, and I'm just going to take it to the dump and chunk it. What else? That's it. One last thing I'm in the process of, I got to put me some sort of storage. I've got a cabinet out at the shop, tractor shop, that I do not really need out there, so I'm going to bring it out here. Put up this piece of plywood. I'm going to frame in this desktop I got from somewhere. Walmart, I think. I used to do, I used to wire a bunch of Walmarts and stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna put a workbench out here and put me some hangers and stuff so I can keep some stuff out here because I'm constantly running back and forth to get stuff. And I'm going to try to remedy that. Now I'm on my way to the hardware store to buy some plumbing supplies. So guys can come along for a ride as we cross over beautiful Lake Norman. So anyway, let's go. All right, we're at the general store. It's literally called the general store. It's a gas station. They got the hardware and stuff in here too. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. When I buy bag feed, this is where I buy. It's only like this place is like 5 minutes from the house. So anyway, feed, stuff. I got a grocery department down there. They sell Carhartt clothes and stuff too. I gotta buy some 3/4 PVC and some fittings. Let me get all that stuff round up. We'll get out of here. So this is what I got going on up here. The barn's out there. This is the well, pressure tank. Everything's under here for my house right there. And this is the old well. I think I got some videos on here of me destroying this old well. And this is what I've got now. This is the water line that goes all the way out to the barn. And I've got to put, this is only like a 40-foot well. And I got to get a jet pump and a pressure tank to go down in here. So for now, I've got it hooked in this water hose. And I've actually, when we plumbed in a spigot in there. So I've got this water hose tied to the spigot, and that's what's feeding the barn now. So I got this ditch dug. I got to dig it a little bit deeper, and I'm going to put a 3/4 inch PVC pipe in here and link these two together. I got to get this done for winter time because it's already starting to get below freezing. It's actually been a little bit late winter. We didn't have a frost till almost November, which is good. It's helped me out. So anyway, I got to go get the mattock because I've dug about all I can dig in this hard ass ground. So I got to dig it down a little bit deeper. I got to figure out a way because to get in my well, I take the top off and I flip this whole thing over. And so I'm gonna have to cut me some sort of door that I can take off and still be able to flip this up to get to my well tank and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go get the mattock, start digging, see how deep I can dig it, as much as I can stand digging. You're lucky it's only like 6 foot deep, or I don't like digging ditches. Does anybody like digging ditches by hand? I don't think so. All right, I got most of the pipe in. I got it stubbed into the old well house here. I've got to go get some more pipe, and I think I'm gonna stub that into the inside. It's back, and then I've got that spigot. I think I'm just gonna stub the pipe in here, and I'm gonna cut a piece of hose and just keep the spigot like it is now, and just tie the hose into there. That way I can always just undo the hose if I ever have to take it loose, and just unscrew the hose. And I keep a heat lamp in here. Froze up on me one winter, and I was out here at like 7 o'clock in the morning in January when it was like 10 degrees outside with a hair dryer trying to unthaw the pipe to the pressure switch. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but it's pretty much done. Once I finish doing that, I'll put insulation around that pipe, and I gotta put insulation around this pipe, seal this hole up. I think I'm gonna buy some of those big cans of great stuff, and I'm gonna fill all these cavities the best I can with great stuff, and then I'll have to build a top for this. It had a top when I was a kid. This was a well my grandparents used, and it just rotted away. Nobody ever replaced it. And then I have to finish the electrical. I just got it temporary. It just comes out of the ditch, and I just got it tied into the box haphazardly. So I got to finish that. I got to mount a receptacle out here and backfill this hole. And that'll be it till I install the pump. So there you go. But anyway, that's where this video is going to end. Just like update what's been going on. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I only got like 600 followers. I don't think anybody really cares. But I was going to try to make a commitment to try to post more, but I just haven't. I've been lazy. I'm not going to lie. So I will try to keep more videos coming. In the wintertime, I'm not really doing a lot except feeding cows every day. And I know a lot of people watch Pete on Just a Few Acres Farms do that, but I don't think anybody wants to watch me do that. But I do have some stuff coming up I'd like to do this winter. I think I'm gonna sell the Oliver. A guy's coming to look at it Wednesday, and I think he's gonna take it. And I'm hoping to buy a new mower with the money I get from the Oliver, $550. But anyway, I'd appreciate if you give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.